Welcome to my channel Ratri Theater. Now we discuss about motivation and success in this video. Before that, like, share, comment, and subscribe to my channel. Okay, then let's start the video.
Join me as I challenge myself to wake up at 5 a.m. every day for a week and see if it really leads to success. Introduction. Tell you about wake up and succeed. Nothing comes easy. Speech. Listen carefully. It is the man that refuses to quit, the man that refuses to put down his gloves, that separates winners from others. It's muddy, it's bloody, but at the end of the day, it's worth it. Just because others have failed, it doesn't mean you're going to fail. Just because others gave up, it doesn't mean you're going to give up. Go after what you want and go after what you believe in. The real question is, how bad do you want it and what are you willing to do to get it? It was never designed to be easy, ladies and gentlemen. The challenges had to happen. They must happen, they will happen, but we must carry on. What do we do? How do we get through it? You've got to learn how to get up when everybody's sleeping. You only have 24 hours in a day. You've got to learn to manage the time that's given to you, and sacrifice is required. This means you can't binge watch your favorite television show every day. This means you can't be on social media every day. This means you can't do whatever you want all day and think you're going to manifest and become this person and achieve this feat. It's not going to happen. This is our house. I was born a king. I was born to be a winner. I was born to be a champion. The difference between a champion and a loser is a mindset. I want you guys to believe. Don't just listen to me, feel me in your soul. Believe you can win. If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. If you're looking for easy, easy doesn't count. You've got to get acquainted with sacrifice. You can't have the future if you can't surrender something that's no longer serving you. You cannot manifest, you cannot become the next version of yourself. You cannot experience a higher quality of life unless you sacrifice. When you get to the point where all you want to do is be successful as bad as you want to breathe, then you'll be successful. And I'm here to tell you, number one, that most of you say you want to be successful, but you don't want it bad. You just kind of want it. You don't want it bad enough that you want to party. You don't want it as much as you want to be cool. Most of you don't want success as much as you want to sleep. And I'm here to tell you today, if you've got somebody came into my office the other day crying. I said, look, don't cry to give up. Cry to keep going. Don't cry to quit. You're already in pain. You're already hurt. Get a reward from it. Don't go to sleep until you succeed. The time has come. The moment of truth is here. I don't want to win one time. I don't want to be noticed one time. I want to do it over and over and over again. Do it again, no matter how it was, no matter how much you cried and sweat and bled, do it again. And when I lift my opponent across from me, I told him, you're not hungry enough. You don't want this enough. My life on the line, you hear me? Your life on the line today. Everything on the line. We didn't come this far to come this far. We came here to be champion. The future is very expensive. Somebody says, I want to be an engineer. Somebody else says, I want to be an actor. Somebody wants to be a singer, a doctor, a hygienist, an entrepreneur, a hustler, an innovator, a pioneer. Everybody's got somewhere they believe they've been destined to go, and oftentimes, we don't hit these targets because we're not considering the cost. Your dreams aren't going to come true on their own. So it's time to get to work. It's not going to be easy. Great things never get dropped in your lap, and they never start from comfort zones. If you want to be something you've never been, you need to do something you've never done. Just because others didn't have the strength to fight for what they believe in, doesn't mean that you'll fall to the same weakness. Don't cry. Don't say you don't have it. Don't say you can't stand it. You've got to stand up. See, one of your biggest problems is that you keep thinking that there is another you. And for me, I started to accomplish more than I ever have in my life when I realized that there's nobody like me. There's nobody that can do what I can do. You have to come to the resolve today that you don't need anyone's permission to make your dream a reality. There are people in your life who are trying to count you out. There are people in your life who are trying to tell you you can't make it, who doubt your gifting, who doubt your greatness. When your family members try to throw dirt on what you're trying to do, I need you to shake it off and step over it. Because you've got to get to a place where you recognize you can't be stopped. I need you to develop an attitude that says, I cannot be stopped. The world may try to stop you, but I need you to declare, I cannot be stopped. Yeah, my destiny is too strong, my dreams are too big. The things that God has for me are too great, I cannot be stopped. I know you feel icky. I know you feel dark, right? But stop talking about it. Stop talking to other people about it. Stop being negative, because nothing good is going to come out of being negative. It's okay to be there, but if you're going to be in a dark space, you've got to change your expectations. You can't expect to attract good people. You can't attract good situations or circumstances. You can't do it doing negative stuff. I don't care how you feel, say something different. I don't care how you feel, don't answer the phone with the people who want to gossip. If you're going to take responsibility for your life, you have to remove toxic people, negative people, narcissistic people, people that are not serving the vision. You've got to come to the resolve that you are going to eradicate negative self-talk. You've got to silence the voices in your head that are telling you that you are not going to make it. You are not going to win. You need a shortcut. You need a cheat code. Eliminate the negative, self-sabotaging voices. Find a mirror and tell yourself, I got this. Today, to be able at any moment to sacrifice what we are for what we could be. I don't do well in math, you're right. You've never studied. I'm not good in writing because you've never written before. But I dare you to fail in writing for a whole year to see if you can get to the end. I dare you to fail. I dare you to take that same class over and over again. I dare you to stop dropping classes like you're soft, always wanting to give up. I'm dropping, why? Why are you dropping? No one said it was supposed to be easy. So when it gets tough, you've got to get tough. You've got to learn how to sacrifice your time. You've got to sacrifice when you want to sleep. You have to wake up. When you want to watch that movie, you've got to read that book. You might be hanging on by a thread right now, burned out, on the verge of dropout. But I need you to take a moment and gather up all the belief that you have left in yourself, and in the idea of what is possible to make this thing happen. Life is a series of fights. The worst thing you can do is run away from your fights. Your promotion is in the fight. Your promotion and your next level are about you getting into this war, this battle with winning. But to win fights, you've got to have stamina. You've got to be ready to fight and bounce back. Punch and counterpunch. Jab and jab back. You better learn how to fight. It is diligence and dedication that separates the all-time greats from the one-hit wonders. Do you want to do this thing one time? Or do you want to be notorious for winning over and over and over again? You have to have the mindset that says, I'm not going to settle for anything less but greatness. I'm not going to settle for average. I'm not settling for anything less than what I know I was created to have. So I know life is hard sometimes, but right now, I need you to get in position to fight. What's your position to fight? What's your mindset to fight? What's your mentality when you're about to fight? You get ready to fight. You know a fight's coming. Your adrenaline begins to pump, your heart begins to race. Your mind gets right and says, look, I'm not going to just fight. I'm going to win this battle. And sucker, you're going down. It's time to fight the good fight of faith. That's right. If you've got faith for it, you've got to have fight for it. This is not going to come easy. You've got to put on your boxing gloves, step into the ring, and hear the bell go ding-ding. It's about pushing yourself and giving 110% of everything you've got. There's nothing you can do except finish what you start. Leave every drop of your blood on that field today. And I'm proud of you. We lost or drew, but we fought. And like, share, comment, and subscribe. Ratri Theater. Put the bell icon on for further videos. Stay tuned.